Roger on the run. Racing No Bargain comes out at clear last. First out Opar with Blinky. Shift the blame along the inside. Homebush Shane out wide on the track is Tricky Action. Further back there Homebush Scribe. Machine Man's well back now with Dan Blue Blood. And last No Bargain on the turn. In front Homebush Shane. Opar with Blinky the outside. Down the outside Shift the blame late. Getting it Opar with Blinky. Opar with Blinky gets up over the top of Homebush Shane and Shift the blame. They were followed in behind those then by Tricky Action. Further back on crossing would have been Dan Blue Blood. Back in the race also would have been Homebush Scribe was back there with Machine Man and No Bargain the favourite. I think it's run absolute. Set. Racing Broken Penniless out last. First out Opawa Crystal. Celtic Warrior heads the chase with Rookie Racer out wider. Trying to turn it on around them too is Todd Blue Blood, but taken wide by Lucy by Lockie Baxter. Getting past those also now as they come to the turn is Broken Penniless with big strides but won't be winning. Opawa Crystal's going to score. Broken Penniless big up for second in front of Nisi's Babe and Celtic Warrior. They were followed further back there on crossing by Lockie Baxter, Todd Blue Blood. Further back there also Lucy Star and Rookie Racer was up there early, got into trouble and will be the last one to have a taste of Roger. Third on the card. Favourite the one, Poetic ready. Racing Poetic out pretty well along there with Wymack Chef, looming up early, Kalonga, Homebush Sloan, right in behind them, Such Fun. Going back to the inside, Sergio Destroyer around the first bend, cops into a little bit of trouble back now with Wymack Chef towards the tail. Down the back they go and running them along in front, Poetic, Such Fun, heads the chase but about 6 lengths away. Hungry Machine getting into the race out wider, then Kalonga, Homebush Sloan, further back there, Wymack Chef, back also Light Thor and Sergio Destroyer on the turn. Poetic, Such Fun comes out after it, but Poetic wins on debut. Beat Such Fun, third in then was Kalonga. Then came Hungry Machine, not a bad run up there. Also Light Thor and Wymack Chef getting home when it was all over. Back on crossing Homebush Sloan and Sergio Destroyer, the last of them in. Favourite the 6. Race City just comes out fair, storming Mack and blowing to the lead out wide as Ozarks watch. Pianissimo with great box speed will boot up underneath them all. A thrill on the inside is Opar Alex, Top Caliber, nice and handy to the first bend. Rheingold back to fourth now, well back is No Tinkerbell. Back now is Spring Sam, storming Mack can't win, and last of all Ozarks watch, across the top they come. Pianissimo in front, chasing hard Opar Alex, but Pianissimo's strong. Top Caliber runs on, further back Rheingold, No Tinkerbell, but up they come, Pianissimo all of the way. Top Caliber gets through to second, third Opawa Alex, followed back then by Rheingold. Next in No Tinkerbell, breakaway Spring Sam. Back to Storming Mack, he was all at sea today, and last in Ozarks Watch. Racing coming out pretty well out wide. Here was lots of Beersies. Getting out too was Definite. Idle Star up there also was Archie's Dijon. Oh, big trouble off the top, and going down in a screaming heat was Deborah Bay. Off the top they come in front now. Lots of Beersies. Idle Star goes with it. Late up the inside, Devil's Skin. Lots of Beersies in. Lots of Beersies beats Devil's Skin. Idle Star in a rough old race. Ute the Scrooge was fourth, followed further back there on crossing by Goodbye Pork Pie. Definite who got in big trouble. So did Archie's Dijon, and Deborah Bay took a heavy tumble, but she picked herself up and ran to the lure. Racing Hello Blondie out, Fear out wide of Homebush. Riley flew the traps out there with a Holly Blue Blood. Now pushing the inside. Hello Blondie, Apollo King out wider. Then came Human Instinct, Thunder Dragon, 2 at the tail. Timely Reminder, another Jamie on the turn. In front Homebush Riley, he's getting right away. Holly Blue Blood chases hard, but Homebush Riley breaks the drought all right from out wide. Hello Blondie motored home into second in front of maybe Human Instinct third. In that lineup 2, Holly Blue Blood, and out wider on the track 2 would have been Timely Reminder when it was all over. Further back, another Jamie back with Apollo King, if I didn't mention him. Ready. Racing, sprinting out to the lead, out wide is Swilling Spell. San Sebastian shows goods, box speed out wide are Opawa Express and iLab. Further back to Benjamin, Udo Flash has got well back with Paddy the Baker, and last of all Rio Action on the turn in front. San Sebastian keep kicking up the inside. iLab comes strongly. San Sebastian back in the winner's circle. He'll beat home Thrilling Spell, iLab and Udo Flash close up in 4th spot, and right in behind those two as they go across would have been Opawa Express, back also Paddy the Baker, Rio Action and Benjamin back in the middle of the pack also. And they're off. First out on the inside was Zipping Piper. Coming forward, Star Apache up there early. Rushes Homebush Skip and out wider on the track as they get around the first bend. Now is Opawa Penny. Just back in the field now to the first corner. Jewel Apache. Well back is Rib Curler. Last couple, Heritage Watch. And last of all on the outside is Homebush Skip. Down the back they go. In fact, it's Homebush Skip in front. From in second spot, Zipping Piper ready to pounce. 3 or 4 back, Opawa Penny. Then came Star Apache round the outside. Rib Curler further back. Heritage Watch on the turn. Zipping Piper ranges up on the outside of Homebush Skip. Zipping Piper's in. Big day for the Connors. Zipping Piper beats Homebush Skip. Third across, I think Opawa Penny. Heritage Watch flying home late. Followed in Rib Curler. Opawa Faith was that one back in the field. Further back there on crossing, Jewel Apache, and home back at the tail end of the field on crossing would have been Star Apache. To go. And they're off. First out from the centre was Nina Baxter. Idle Leanne on the journey, but got a squeeze soon after the start. And Putujo Bolt and Obeyance are both handy today to the first bend. Leading them round in front, Putujo Bolt from in second spot. Obeyance third, Nina Baxter. 3 lengths away, Big Catch. Followed Opawa Gumsy. Gap off to Opawa Jermaine and tailed off out of the race are both No Clown and Idle Leanne. The 2 favourites across the top they come. And Putujo Bolt, he's off and gone. He's 6 lengths clear on Obeyance. Then Nina Baxter up they come. And the Bolt is back. Putujo Bolt wins. Second, Obeyance. Nina Baxter up for third. Next to Opawa Gumsy, but a mile away. No Clown. He stood them up too far today. Further back on cross and Idle Leanne. Big Catch and Opawa Jermaine knocking up. Set. Race and he comes out running it in. Homebush Rufus out there with him as Onesie Kinlock Power, and out wider on the track too is Homebush Ariel. Followed back in the race then by Opawa Idol, who's got well back. Also is his Nibs, another spin and Bursa on the turn, and Homebush Rufus racing along pretty well. Onesie tries hard, but Homebush Rufus and again beats Onesie. Homebush Ariel home third, followed across the line then by another spin, and up there too was his Nibs. Well back in the field, Kinlock Power. Last two, Opawa Idol and Bursa. ready. And they're off. He was out quickly today, no decision. He'll run to an early lead. He'll be hard to beat now. No Neglect is up in the early rush. Earlier up there too was Lectra Concord. Then came No Jinx to at the tail. No Scholar and Gold Star Avery. Into the back they go. How do they beat him? No decision out by 3 lengths on Lectra Concord, who chases hard. No Jinx gets to third. Then No Neglect further back. No Scholar. Last of all, Gold Star Avery off the top. No decision. Giving it to them today. Lectra Concord's the only one that can go with him, but he's home. No decision. Down to the post, he races away from Lectra Concord. No Jinx and No Scholar next to win. Oh, I think Gold Star Avery's topped the top 5 for you today, Crafty. It'll run 5th and last in. No Scholar. They're off. Hopava Rocket stood there and missed it. First out was Gold Star Chumley. From on the inside is Homebush Errol. Another fans in that group also is another Liz. Out wider Hopava Rocket. Further back in the field, Royal Action, Chokehold, and No Laps around the bend. In front still Homebush Errol travelling well and gets away. Gold Star Chumley chasing hard. Homebush Errol, Gold Star Chumley second. Another Liz up for third. Followed home then by Hopava Rocket out wider and closer, and then would have been No Laps, Royal Action, Chokehold, and another fan in that group as well. Ready. And racing, turning it on from out wide to the leaders. Jemima T over technically inside. Hunting up early is another message. Out wider is Wheelchair Norm. Further back in the field, No Thanks makes ground. While back in the field, Burn Early can't win today. Back to Chicago Black and Mickey T on the turn. In front is Technic. Wheelchair Norm chases hard. Technic, Wheelchair Norm, oh, close. Very tight, he might have got there late, Wheelchair Norm, but it's very close. Technic in that photo. Flying home, No Thanks, and also another message, 3rd and 4th. Back in the race then too, Mickey T, Burn Early. Back Chicago Black on crossing also. One of the last ones in. All set. Ready. And racing, sprinting to the lead, another Fortune, and on the inside is Homebush Rocky out wide on the track, trying to put itself in the contest to Hopava Crusade. Out wider still is Homebush Kelso, then came Mr. Marine pushing through. Out the back of the field, Hopava Val now with Homebush Kelso on the turn, and kicking right away with this is Homebush Rocky, loves the inside. Homebush Rocky will beat Mr. Marine. 3rd spot was another Fortune in that group too, Aiden Baxter. Up there also too was Gold Star Rosie. Your guess is as good as mine. Hopava Crusade further back there with Aiden Baxter, if I didn't call it.